Come on in, we begin in child's pose today. The class is this week about Parigraha, the letting go. You come down to your mat, I'll give you a bit of background waffle. The letting go, it sort of translates to not holding in all directions from the Sanskrit. So come down onto your yoga mat into a comfortable child's pose. Greet the yoga mat with your breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue breathing with the hold either end and double the exhalation than the inhalation. It's a 4, 4, 4, 8 breath count. I'm going to do a few rounds and we'll meet soon. Inhale steadily onto all fours. Take an easy downward dog. Press back. Lengthen the legs. Come back down to all four. Take left hand to the center. Sway the right hand out to the side, perpendicular to the floor. Sway underneath, thread the needle. Place the shoulder on the yoga mat. As you inhale, unfold and take the arm parallel to earth and place the hand back down. I did a flouncy hand then, I'm just telling myself off. Inhale, take the arm out to the side. It's not a dance class, it's a yoga class. Slide the hand underneath, shoulder onto the mat. And release the arm, take it back out to the side. Inhale the arm up. And then exhale, place it down. Back into child's pose, please. Slide the hips back, forehead to the mat. Take a big, strong grip of your fist. Tighten them up and then let them go. 2 more. The tightening feeling, the restriction, the grabbing, the holding. And then delight as you let go and feel the relaxation travel down the arms to the shoulders. Last squeeze. And let them go. Spread the fingers wide onto all fours. Downward dog once more. Set it back. Two more breaths. Knees down to the mat. Walk the hands forward a couple of inches. 3 very small press-up actions, very small, just the bend of the elbows and send the chin forward, and then press back up. And another. Root the base of the first finger and come back. Just enough to feel that little press up and come back. All the way down to the yoga mat. Lengthen the legs. Lift the heart, keep the head low. Cobra pose. And tuck the toes under. Swivel back into downward dog. Feather light lift of the right leg. Feather light. Stroke the air with the toes. Plant it down. Left leg. Feather light lift. And lower. And then walk 2/3 up your yoga mat. And we'll roll to standing leisurely. Loop the shoulders at the top. Settle them back down. Hands out wide, lift them up towards the sky. Then we'll take the hands to prayer in front of the heart, but the heels of the hands go to the heart center. This will press the shoulders back. Spread the fingers wide. Send the arms forward. Then slide the right hand down the left, return to the side, and lengthen the arm behind us. Inhale, hands up to the sky. And then forward fold and place your head in your hands as you go down. As if you're supporting. And then as the hands release, let the thoughts release out. Inhale, halfway up, half forward fold. Exhale, lengthy forward fold. Arms wide and rise. Hands back to prayer with the fingers pointing forward. Now send them forward. Twisting, standing twist to the left. Slide past your heart. Inhale, hands come up above. And take the hands to the head and release down. Let go. Release. Hands to the earth. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Arms wide and rise. Exhale all the way down, touch down to the mat. Inhale into plank. Knees down. These are the softest press-ups you can do. It's a little bend and a little press. A little bend and a little press. This is stabilizing the shoulder. A little bend, a little press. Point the toes, grip the earth, extend the legs, it'll lift up into upward dog, knees down, back to child's pose. Forehead down, squeeze the hands, and then release them again. So what can we let go of? Let's put some meaning behind it. Squeeze. A conversation in action and release. I just saw a man flicking his cigarette butt in Beach Street. I thought, how rude of you. I'm going to release that. Squeeze. And release. Little annoyances, good place to start. Inhale all fours. Downward dog. Light lift of the right leg. Lower it down. Light lift of the left leg. Lower it down. Walk the feet all the way 2/3 up the mat. Leisurely roll up the spine. Loop the loop with the shoulders. Arms out, up above, and look to the fingertips above the head. Exhale, hands to prayer. Fingertips forward. Then press the arms forward and press the hands together. Slide. Right hand down the arm, past the heart, take it behind. Then take the gaze to the side and draw your right rib forward to the front edge of your mat. Thinking about stabilizing all down the center of your spine and your ribs. To relax this posture, you can take the left hand onto the heart and press the chest behind. So the twist is coming from below the shoulder and slightly above the hip. Inhale, take the hands up above, then head into hands, and then let that posture go. Let your limitations go. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Rise on up again, big rise, reset. Exhale, hands to prayer, fingers are forward. Send the arms forward. Slide the left hand to go behind you. Spread the fingers big and wide. Turn the gaze to the side. Draw the left hip forward. Nice option, bend right elbow and press the chest towards the back of the mat. You'll feel all behind the shoulders, round your ribs will wake up. Inhale, hands up above, head in hands and release those thoughts. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale for the fold. Inhale into plank. Back to child's pose. Forehead down. Squeeze and release of the hands over to you. So I can explain when we do these compressing, the twisting, it's when we come out that we get the release. And that's where child's pose holds its benefits. We take the load off the body, we release the pressure, it recovers and it can continue. Inhale or force. Glide back downward dog, standing sequence coming. Inhale, feather-like raise of the right leg. Either swing it straight the way through or come down onto all fours and step the foot through. Coming into a high lunge, hands onto the top of the knee to begin with, if you wish. Otherwise, arms out to the side, hands come up above. Same as our standing sequence a moment ago. Hands to prayer in front of the chest, fingers are forward. Press the hands forward and we rock forward into this. We send all of our weight forward, high on the ball of the back foot. Bring the hands back to prayer. Now just the hands and not the torso. Send the arms forward. Twist to the right, slide the hand back and open out to the right and dip your twist. Inhale, hands up above. Open out, warrior two. Facing the gaze to the left and then turn over to the top finger. Good. Cartwheel the hands all the way down to the yoga mat. Inhale into plank. Exhale to dog. Raise the left leg. Meet in high lunge. Smooth your way there. Enjoy your transitions. Hands to prayer. Like a shooting star forward. Feel the weight in the front foot. Draw the hands back to the chest. Only the arms forward. Twist, high lunge, twist to the left. We'll take the hands back up above and then we'll open out into warrior two and I'll come to face you. Wobble's expected there because you're pivoting on the back foot. I'm keeping woolly hat on today. It's cozy underneath here. I'm like a teapot in my head. I'm brewing. Cartwheel the hands down as we exhale into our plank. Roll it back into downward dog. Knees down to the yoga mat. Child's pose. As the buttocks connect with the heels, then we'll squeeze the hands up. And then release them. Release all those expectations of yourself mostly, please. Inhale into all fours. Glide our downward dog. Step 2/3 up your yoga mat, nice and steady. A general roll up through the spine with a loop-de-loop of the shoulders. Bring the feet together, the little gap between the heels. Inhale, hands up above. Hands to prayer, fingers point forward. Press the heels of the hands together. Send the arms forward. This time we go into a seated twist. Left elbow over right knee, bend the knees, and I want a very gentle little twist here. I want you to feel it, not force it. Inhale, hands come all the way out to the side, we raise back up to release. Head into hands, forward fold. Halfway up, forward fold. Arms wide to rise. Hands to prayer. Fingers point forward. Send them forward. And then we'll take the twist over to the left. Please be gentle. You know if you're doing it right because the knees will stay parallel to each other. Otherwise, the right knee will come forward. So just keep it steady. I like to keep the gaze on the floor for early twists. Inhale to stand. Head into the hands, roll down, support your head, touch down to earth. Inhale halfway up. And forward fold. Step into plank. Knees down, a little chaturanga build up. 3 little presses. 1. It can just be a dainty bend of the elbows. That's all it needs to be. We're not in the military. 3rd one. Point the toes, good and strong, and lift the thighs off the mat for a moment, opening the front body. Knees down, child's pose, buttocks connects with heels, squeeze the hands. Let go of chaturanga expectations. Inhale into all fours. Glide back downward dog. Now the standing sequence coming. Float right leg up. Back into our high lunge. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. Fingertips caress above the head. Hands back to prayer in front of the heart. Press the arms forward, get that lovely positioning from crown of head to heel. Then swoop the arms wide and make ourselves into our own little variation of Concorde or fighter jet or something like that. That kind of whizzing through the air, aerodynamic. Inhale, hands up above. We're taking that same kind of twist over the right leg. Hands to prayer in front. Stretch the arms forward. And then take the twist. Elbow over knee or support on top. Come high onto the ball of the back foot, which will lift you a touch. And then send the heel back, which will sink you down into this. We are going to spin out of this into warrior 2. Okay? So it's on the cards, it's on the menu, you know it's coming. Release the arms, spin all the way out into warrior 2. Reset the back heel. Spread the fingers good and wide. Turn, right palm to the sky, and we take the chalice up above. Keep the eyes on the prize above today. Spin the hands all the way back down either side of the front foot. Inhale into plank. Knees down. One little press up of joy. And then we'll press into upward dog. Knees down and release the upward dog, particularly out of the wrist. Squeeze the hands. Release them. A few breaths here. Inhale all fours. Glide back downward dog. It's a repeat. Inhale, left leg raises. Bring it through for the high lunge. Journey your way there. Hands come out to the side to rise. We get a little bit of stability as you come up above. Prayer from the heart, fingers forward. Shooting stars out of the fingers. Swim the arms back. Note, really, really open the fingers wide. Inhale, hands come up above, lift the heart with them. Hands to prayer in front. Shoot the arms forward. And then we twist over to the left. You'll sink down to get yourself in place, hopefully. Ease into your twist, high on the ball of the back foot, and then press the heel back and notice the hips go down. Just keep an eye on this left shoulder coming towards the air. We'll spin open into warrior two. Turn the left hand up, chalice to the sky. I've lit quite a few incense sticks in here and it's starting to cloud up. Spin the hands down. Step back into plank. Knees down. Little bend of those elbows. Either go straight into child's pose or point the toes and lift into upward dog. Knees down. Child's pose. Oh, squeeze the hands. Release the hands. Inhale or force. Downward dog. So we're going to add a few little bits on here. Couple of breaths to settle up the bill with downward dog, opening the backs of the legs. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky. Swing it through, pop it down. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Hands to prayer. Shoot forward. Open the arms wide. Inhale, hands up above. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. Shoot the arms forward. Take the twist. Spin. Warrior two. Ta-da. Peaceful warrior. Raise the goblet high. Exhale, hands either side of the front foot. Shuffle the back leg in a little. High fingertips. Raise the left leg and stand on the right leg. Lift the heart. Jiva squats. Take left knee behind right knee. Curl in, arch the spine. Inhale, extend. Squirrel in. Aim to kiss the knee. Lift and elevate. Pause here for a moment. The daring and raring to go. Take the hands to prayer and point the fingertips towards the earth. Hands down. Squeeze into our little squat again. And then we'll sit the buttocks down onto the yoga mat. Aha. Inhale, hands up above. Open out into our preview twist. So what we're going to do is take the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Send the arms forward. Slide the right arm down. Seated twist. This is quite challenging. You'll feel you're having to work to keep the head upright. Bind the arm around the knee and draw it into you. Place the right hand behind. Then swing the left arm all the way up to the sky. And open out the side of the body, the ribs. You can even take a bend of the elbow or stretch the arm further behind. Just realize I've got dirty feet. I went and stood on the grass this morning, a bit of earthing. Then we're going to twist out to the left. Press away, twist around to the left and bow down. And the deeper you can go, the more you can open this hip out. Inhale, take both hands up to the sky. And then throw them forward, press off the back leg. A little kick of the back leg up to the sky. Exhale, we'll take a forward fold at the front of the mat. Leisurely roll up through the spine to release. Shoulders up. Roll back. Hands up to the sky. Just going to place the head in the hands as we roll down. It's almost like drawing the thoughts out of the head and just squishing them into your yoga mat. Inhale, halfway up. Quite nice, put the arms to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into plank. Now, straight into child's pose if you choose. You're the yogi. Or full plank, little bend. Point the toes, press through into upward dog. Yoganistas, balance on the knuckles of the toes. Knees down. And there she is. Child's pose. The buttocks connect, the hands grip. And we release those postures. And breathe and wait. If you can't think of anything you want to let go of, or you don't want to bring those thoughts onto your yoga mat right now, think about yoga poses you could let go of. I have to let go of certain ones for my hips because my hips are not designed. Anthropologically, my body isn't born to do that. So I just got to let them poses go. Inhale or falls. Here we go, other side. Downward dog. Settle into the downward dog. And it's left leg high. Swing it on through. Here we go. Inhale, hands up above. Muscle memories here with us. Hands to prayer. Send it forward. Open the arms out. Spin it into warrior two. Ta-da! Raise the goblets. Exalt, hand to the sky. Exhale, hands down either side of front foot. Shimmy the back leg in somewhere. And raise that right leg up. First one's easy, squeezing. Do the squat, knee behind knee, squeeze in. Lengthen. Squeeze in. Lengthen. Equalize the weight from front to back and maybe the hands to prayer. Fingers spread. So this is the squeezy bit right now. Hands down, bind the right knee behind and then sit back onto your buttocks. Inhale, hands up above. Hands back to the prayer, fingers facing forward. Arms go forward. Slide into a left hand twist. Bind the right hand over the left leg. Hand goes behind. Then reach that right hand up to the sky. I love this pose. I'm not sure why. That release out of a twist. And bow down to the right side of your yoga mat. Swell the arms. Bow. Inhale, reach for the heavens. A touch of momentum to take the hands to the front of the mat and kick the right leg up. forward fold, leisurely roll, up to Tadasana, droop the shoulders, inhale, hands up above, and then take the head into the hands. Let it weigh heavy. And see if you can just pull it all out of your head and then squish it into the yoga mat. The yoga mat goes, I got it. Inhale, halfway up. The all-absorbent yoga mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into your plank. Exhale, a little bend. Nothing past right angles, please. Lift up into upward dog or glide straight back into child's pose. Knees down. And there it is, that child's pose again. Grip the hands. And release. Release it all. How many relationships have we held on so tightly to make them work? Let them go. Our perception of what a relationship should be. The role of a father, the role of a mother, daughter, son. All these ideals we have. Let them go. Let them go. Just this moment. You, your mat, now. Inhale or force. A downward dog. No standing though. A right leg raises. Swing the right leg on the outside of the right hand. The back knee goes down. A little lift of the chest. And place the right hand on the knee. Take a little turn. Maybe the elbow wants to come down to the earth. Maybe a bend of the back leg. These are all maybes. Release the leg, release the hands. Press in. Step the leg back, so back to child's pose, or with a chaturanga build up, a little bend, a little press through, taking care of those shoulders, and then child's pose for all and sundry. Squeeze the hands. Let that go. Let go of the fact whether you bent the leg or found the foot. Let go. Makes no difference to the yoga. The yoga mat doesn't mind, do you, yoga mat? No. Yoga mat says, just keep me clean, Hazel. Keep me nice and clean. Inhale or force. You can leave this downward dog out. You can just step that leg through. Over to you. Maybe the raise of the leg. Then we'll all meet with the left leg on the outside of the left hand. Ease into that twist, support the knee. Decide your direction. Looking for the space after the squeeze. And release the hands back down. Step the leg back. And all of us straight into child's pose. No mucking about, lad. Squeeze the hands and release. Inhale into all fours. Cross the legs over, sit the buttocks back or spin the legs around and come to the center of your yoga mat.
Extend the legs forward. Staff pose, Dandasana. Inhale, hands up above. Hands back to prayer, fingers forward. Send the arms forward. Slide the arm. Send the finger back. Seated twist. Inhale, hands come up. And then take both hands down to the right side of your yoga mat and look behind for an easy squeezy twist. Also another one of my favourite twists because my hips are connected to the earth, and with some small movements I can just look into the places that I need loosening, but don't force, okay? Don't force through. What will happen is you'll just find the weakest spot in your spine, the disc that's the least plump and the least strong, and all the twist will go into the weakest part of your back. We don't want that. Just want to feel the twist. Inhale, both hands up to the sky, a little bend of the knees, easy Paschimottanasana, and release. Hey, if the hamstrings are stretchy, you don't have to bend those knees. I just don't want it to be a one that is too grippy, because the grippy bit is in the twists. Inhale, hands come back up above. Kissing fingers. Back to prayer in front. Send forward. Slide out to the left. Inhale, hands reach high for tall spine, and both hands to the left side of your yoga mat. Simply just looking behind you can create enough of a twist. Inhale, both hands come up. Find that forward fold. Good idea with forward folds. If you are going to keep the straight leg, is find something else to support you. Can you treat Paschimottanasana, forward fold, like child's pose? Inhale, hands back up above. Take them back to the forward prayer. Bend the knees. Glide yourself down to the yoga mat and capture the knees as you do. Good on the lower spine. Soles of the feet down to the earth, let them land. Robot arms, spread your fingers. Relax the fingers to begin, let them curl. As we lift the hips, we open the fingers. Lift, put it all in the fingers, and the rest of the body will respond. Lower down, soften the fingers. Land in your nest. Bring the heels a little bit closer. Lift. The fingers are almost like the controller. The fingers are the control of this. As you open those fingers wide, everything shoots upwards. And lower down. Maybe the heels can come a little bit closer for the third one. Bridge pose, Seti Bandhasana. Lift the hips, spread the fingers. Option, maybe reach with the right and the left hand and see if you can find and tickle the Achilles heel. This may invite you to draw your shoulders underneath. You might be able to take hold of the ankles. Now this can depend on body part lengths. If it doesn't reach, no dismay. Just plant the hands down on the mat. But notice with that display of the fingers, we tend to go a bit saggy or the knees open. Roll the spine back down, bend the elbows back into our robot arms, knees into the chest. Settle for a dainty little squeeze. Reach the hands up to the sky. Just rock the knees a little. You're not going to go far. So you've got nothing to support. It's just a little movement. Then take the arms behind you onto the earth and relax them. And take a little sway side to side. A bit more stability. Bringing this idea in of stabilizing the spine before we ask it to be flexible. A damaged joint, pain in the body, some fatigued part of it, used it too much. Hands back up to the sky, and then take the palms down to earth, just so they touch the edges of your yoga mat, and side to side. Avoiding going past what would be a natural range of motion or a natural movement for your body in this moment on this mat today. Letting go that the other week your legs went all the way over there, or that the other week they didn't move at all, because this is the only moment. Eckhart Tolle made a whole career out of the power of now, didn't he? Rightfully so. And then take the arms out wide into a T shape and a rock side to side. Ah, voila. Look what happens. The more support. It's a bit like friends, isn't it? You know you've got them friends. The ones that give you support. Ones that you can just naturally talk to. The ones you can lose your shit at, yeah, over something. And then you come back to them the next day and they go, "You're all right." You go, "Yeah, sorry, I lost my shit at you." They go, "It's all right, you needed to do it." And they haven't judged you. You've not held on to it. When you've been angry about something, put the arms like this is just like the support you get from those good friends. And then wrap the arms around the shins, forehead towards the knees. And then it's time to grab the blanket, grab the cat, put this on pause, go stick the kettle on, ready for afterwards. Just don't check your phone, all right? Then rest. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale to your count of 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for your count 8. 2 more rounds on your own. Back to a normal breath. Let the natural rhythm of your breath take over. And then we wait patiently for thought to arrive. When it arrives, We don't grip the thought, we let go of the thought. Let it pass through us. Take a full inhale. And exhale. Ah, yes. Over to the stretch of the yawn. Like that new day feeling. The yoga was good. And we'll meet most carefully into a seated pose. It's like there's been a fire in here. There's a fog of nag jampa incense. A little moment in seated. Take the hands over the eyes and over the forehead. Take the prayer to the lips. Take the prayer to the heart. So I can wish you Namaste, Parigraha. Don't grip, let it go. Thanks for sharing your time with me today. Take care. Love you all. Bye, my friend in the little box over there. Bye.